A few hours ago, the new team for which Cristiano Ronaldo will play was officially confirmed. Al Nassr has signed one of the best players on the planet. This team belongs to the first division of Saudi Arabia, where it ranks second. Al Nassr has its main headquarters in the city of Riyadh. The club was founded in 1955 with around 28 years of experience. He gained his worldwide reputation after participating in the first edition of the FIFA Club World Cup in 2000. Cristiano Ronaldo was born in a working-class neighborhood on the Portuguese island of Madeira, into a family of 3 brothers. From a very young age he showed his exceptional aptitudes for soccer. At the age of 8 he played in the La Andorinha team, and at 10 the 2 largest teams on the island, the Marítimo and the Clube Desportivo Nacional, were already competing for it. The player's father decided to enter the latter. There he progressed meteorically, and at the age of 16, after doing some tests, he joined Sporting Lisbon and moved to live in the Portuguese capital. Treated like a prodigy, at Sporting Lisbon psychologists, personal trainers, educational counselors and doctors were assigned to supervise the physical growth of a young promise who would become a thorough athlete. In October 2001, at the age of 17, she made her debut in a full match in the Portuguese Super League, making a favorable impression on both fans and the press. Her contribution would be essential in obtaining the 2001-2002 title for the Lisbon club. In the summer of 2003, a friendly match was played between Sporting and Manchester United, on the occasion of the inauguration of the José Alvalade Stadium. Cristiano Ronaldo developed such an exceptional game in that game that dazzled his teammates and rivals, among them, the Manchester coach, who managed to get his club to sign Cristiano for €18 million. This operation coincided with the sale of captain David Beckham to Real Madrid, so Cristiano Ronaldo's entry into the traditional English club implied the expectation of a replacement in the figure of a successor. Already in his first year at Manchester United he scored the first goal that would lead his club to the English League Cup in the final of the tournament. In his second season he would mature to be considered one of the best young players in FIF Pro in 2005, scoring Manchester United's 1000th Premier League goal in October of that year. In 2006 to 2007 he was the second leading scorer with 17 points. At the end of the season, his salary was already around €4.2 million per year. Meanwhile, the Portuguese player had developed an enormous catalogue of technical resources, an impressive free kick, impeccable and unpredictable even for the most prestigious goalkeepers, an unbalancing speed in the plays, a prodigious mastery of headers. His was thus his renowned profile as a formidable striker, even at a great distance from the opponent's goal. He appeared by surprise from a second row and overwhelmed his markers with speed and quality. He drew sudden diagonals and was an expert in finishing with a changed foot, attacking from the right and finishing with the left foot, and vice versa. It was naturally with the English team where he achieved his consecration and, throughout the 6 seasons he remained at Manchester, 2003 to 2009, he contributed decisively to expanding the club's record, League, FA Cup and Champions League, leaving an overwhelming goal-scoring repertoire from which the Portuguese team would also benefit. The 2007 to 2008 season ended with a new record for Ronaldo, or CR7, as he wants to be known, surpassing the record for goals in a single season held by George Best, 32 goals. The Portuguese star scored 42 goals, 31 of them in the league. In May 2008, Manchester played in the Champions League final against Chelsea. Ronaldo scored the equalizing goal in regulation minutes, but missed in the penalty shootout. However, in a dramatic finale, Manchester took the cup to their showcases. His extraordinary results earned him the Golden Boot and postulated him as the best candidate to win the Ballon d'Or, which he had resisted the previous year, and the FIFA World Player, in front of other talents such as the Argentine Leo Messi and the Spanish Fernando Torres. Ronaldo won both awards, by a landslide, becoming the 3rd Portuguese to receive the Ballon d'Or, December 2, 2008, awarded by France Football magazine, after Eusebio and Luis Figo. On January 12, 2009 there were no surprises and the Portuguese star also won the FIFA World Player, which accredited him as the best footballer on the planet in the opinion of coaches and captains of teams from all over the world. Cristiano obtained 931 points, compared to 678 and 203 for his immediate followers, Messi and Torres, respectively. His sporting profile had acquired unusual characteristics in the media, making him a media figure. Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester coach, had nothing left but to tie up his shining star, wanted by other great European teams. Already in 2007 Real Madrid had been interested in his transfer, offering the figure of €80 million, the highest in history so far, but the player decided to renew his contract with the English club until 2012. In June 2009, after months of uncertainty in which day after day the media placed their bets on the player's future, Ferguson lost the battle. Cristiano decided to change the air and sign for Real Madrid, a club that after several years of drought of titles and internal discrepancies had returned to entrust the presidency to Florentino Perez to straighten the situation. And Florentino opted for a policy of cleaning the dressing room and high-flying signings: Cristiano, Kaká, Karim Benzema, Xabi Alonso. Just for the transfer of Cristiano Ronaldo, he paid €94 million, the highest figure ever paid by a player. The Portuguese signed for 5 seasons and would receive €9 million net annually. On June 6, madness broke out at the Santiago Bernabéu stadium. The players' presentation brought together 90,000 fans, who filled the stands shouting, "Yes, yes, yes, Ronaldo is already here." More than 600 journalists were accredited for the occasion. And it is that the phenomenon of Cristiano Ronaldo had already crossed the borders of sport and had also reached the tabloids and marketing. It would also reach politics, since the Congress of Deputies opened a discussion about the bulk of the amount paid, in a year marked by a deep economic crisis. It was soon seen, however, that Florentino Perez's multi-million-dollar project was not giving the expected results. In addition to the difficulty of uniting a team with so many stars, the White Club had to add the spectacular moment in form of their eternal rival, FC Barcelona, who, led by coach Pep Guardiola, lived a golden age and took many of the titles from them, to which he aspired. In the first 3 seasons with Cristiano Ronaldo in the lead, 2009 to 2012, Madrid only won 1 major title, the 2011 to 2012 league, and failed in all 3 of their attempts to win their 10th European Cup. Undoubtedly, this was due more to the sporting approach than to the performance of its main star, since Cristiano Ronaldo continued to prove his great worth and improve his goal-scoring records year after year, which always exceeded those achieved with Manchester. In 2011 he took the Pichichi Trophy for the top scorer in the Spanish league, also beating, with his 41 goals, the historical record of the competition.